Hey everybody! Welcome to Dog Oracle. Today, let's go over the 15 Doberman Pinscher puppy training tips. Make sure you stay until number 1 to get the best tips to train this elegant canine into an affectionate, protective, and loyal companion. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when we release more amazing dog videos like this one. With the Doberman Pinscher's average height of 61 to 72 centimeters, this muscular, sleek, and powerful dog breed could easily intimidate any rogue characters. Not only are they athletic, but they also are intelligent, loyal, and receptive dogs. Such personality and instincts gave them a spot as one of the top breeds who worked in the military forces in World War II. Meeting a Doberman Pinscher might be intimidating, especially to strangers. However, they make lovable, affectionate, and loyal dogs to their owners. Properly trained Dobermans are fit as family dogs and go well with children. But on the downside, a poorly trained Doberman has disruptive and obtrusive behavior. They have tendencies to attack any stranger without a second thought when not properly trained. Training Doberman pups will surely make use of your patience and consistency. But it's crucial since these pups' behavior is dependent on how they are trained and raised. A great, simple, and cost-effective way you can eliminate your Doberman Pinscher's bad behavior and create the obedient, well-behaved dog of your dreams is with a professional online dog training course. I will leave the link below in the description for you to check out. Are you ready to take on the challenge? To build an unbreakable bond between you and your Dobie, here are 15 tips you should take note of in training this great dog. Number 15. The best time to train a Dobie is while it's still a puppy. Mostly, the best training for Dobermans must start as a puppy, when they turn 8 weeks because it's the stage they're most susceptible to new information. Dobie pups are like a blank slate, and you, as their owner, have the responsibility to mold their character with discipline and proper training. Good thing, Dobermans love pleasing their owners. They are intelligent dogs that easily adapt and respond to their owner's rules and commands. Number 14. Introduce your Doberman pup to new situations to alleviate their anxiety. Normally, Dobies are sensitive and observant dogs who get anxious about rustling sounds, unfamiliar objects, and a new environment. If there's a creak or a break-in, rest assured that your Dobie will be the first one to react and inform you. However, such sensitivity to sounds and stimuli may cause them to respond with hostility. To alleviate their anxiety and confusion, you can introduce them to new objects and situations such as dog toys, staying in crates, other family dogs, and most especially the kids. After introducing what surrounds your home, you can start walking them outdoors next. Showing the outside environment helps them desensitize and be familiar with more objects and circumstances. Number 13. Incorporate visual cues with verbal commands. Visual cues aid a Doberman's response during obedience training. Aside from the sound, your gestures help them to easily remember which actions to do to suit the command. That said, obedience commands such as come and stay become easier if you use hand signals. For example, if you want them to come to you, speak the command audibly with a gesture of your palm swaying towards you. Also, make sure you're consistent with the words and gestures and avoid mixed signals. Number 12. Use rewards and praises to encourage good behavior. For the sensitive Dobermans, giving them rewards and praises encourages the pups' good behavior. On the other hand, punishment for their wrong responses can only make them fearful, anxious, and even more aggressive. That said, you can do rewards-based training for 5 to 15 minutes a day or longer, depending on the canine's temperament. Expect a few days or weeks of strict and consistent training before a Doberman completely masters your commands. Number 11. Start to crate train your Doberman pup. Crate training has a lot more benefits for you and your Doberman. Unlike what some people believe, putting your dogs in crates isn't essentially cruel, but a part of their house and obedience training. You can make a comfy crate for your dog that accommodates their size when they sit or stand. This gives Dobermans their own room inside your home. crate training, your Doberman teaches them to control their bladder since they don't want to leave a mess on their sleeping area. Also, a crate-trained dog is easier to evacuate during emergencies compared to dogs that are unreceptive about crates. And most of all, it alleviates puppy separation anxiety with their owners. Number 10. Show love and affection towards a Doberman. While they may look intimidating and aggressive, Dobermans are gentle and loving family dogs. Too loving, actually. They follow you all around the house and sit with you on the couch. They are extremely owner-focused and will always check on you even when they're outside playing with other dogs. That said, Dobermans aren't mere guard dogs, but loyal and affectionate pets who love showering in their owner's attention. You must give them adequate love and attention. Number 9. Let Doberman pups chew edibles or toys during their teething stage. The last thing you would want is to find your home in an all-around mess with your Dobie chewing the furniture here and there. Dobermans start teething at 12 weeks and grow a new set of teeth after 6 months at the most. It's troublesome, but at the same time, chewing helps relieve their teething discomfort. During this stage, you can provide them with some edibles or chew toys. It's also a chance to introduce them to which objects to chew on and which ones they cannot. Such training is also beneficial when Dobies get bored and retaliate through biting. When they feel like biting, they would know much as to grab a chew toy instead of gnawing on your furniture. Number 8. Be timely on commands and rewards. A proper reward is essential to encourage and condition Dobermans to good behavior, but it must be perfectly timed. Strictly, only give a treat when they accomplish your command, and not because you find them adorable. This helps them incorporate which action can actually lead them to a treat, and which actions don't reap any. Owners need to have discipline too. In addition, don't over-repeat and exhaust your commands without rewarding them in return, or else your pooch will tune it out. Number 7. Introduce your Doberman to social situations. Dobermans are highly sensitive dogs and their anxiety can bring forth aggression. To prevent this, the owner must be prepared to exert effort in introducing the Doberman to social settings. You need to build their confidence and eradicate their nervousness toward an unknown environment. However, don't rush them into large crowds. Instead, allow them to meet and greet people one at a time. And you should advise your friends or anyone interested in dogs to not carelessly approach a Doberman. As they grow, Dobies may still be alert and the always suspecting kind of canine, but frequent exposure to crowds surely makes them a lot calmer and more controlled in populated settings. Number 6. Introduce the Doberman puppy to the children. Introducing the Doberman to the children helps them familiarize themselves with the people they will be loyal to. Remember, a Doberman can turn defensive and aggressive to strangers, but very loving to those who are part of the family. A Doberman puppy must get to know your children at a young age. It builds trust and familiarity. Thus, a Doberman will grow accustomed and affectionate to the children. At the same time, the children also learn how to properly handle and behave towards a Doberman Pinscher. Number 5. Train them in places with few distractions. Dobermans are clever dogs, no doubt about that. But the main issue in training these pups is not their intelligence, but their ability to retain focus. Since Dobermans are highly aware of noises, passersby, or nearby animals, they tend to be easily distracted and redirect focus. To approach this, you can train them in locations with no abrupt noises, not many people, in empty rooms, or a wide garden they can feel safe in. Number 4. Dobermans need physical and mental exercise. Dobies might not be the right dog if you prefer a laid-back and stay-at-home routine. Because these large pooches are active and smart, they easily get bored and retort to disruptive behaviors such as chewing, barking, or whining. So along with obedience training, a Doberman also needs sufficient exercise like runs or hikes. Mental exercises such as scavenger hunts, teaching them new tricks, or advancing their obedience training would be an excellent way to avoid their destructive behaviors. Number 3. Let them explore in more advanced obedience training. It would be a waste not to involve highly adaptive dogs in more advanced training. Among many dog breeds, Dobermans are known to participate in obedience training, demonstrations, and dog competitions such as dog diving, protection, and agility training. It would also be a way to build more trust and a stronger relationship between you and your Doberman. Number 2. Dobermans respond to no and disapproval. Do you believe Dobies can read your emotions? Well, they can. They sense your anger, disapproval, and fear and respond accordingly to protect you. That said, when you dislike how a Doberman behaves, you can signal them with an audible no while pointing a finger at them so they can realize how you disapprove of their actions. Number 1. Set your mind on consistency. Anyone can train their dogs for 5 to 15 minutes a day, but the question is, how long can they be consistent? While Dobermans are one of the most intelligent dog breeds, their character fully depends on the discipline their owners instill in them. Raising a well-mannered Doberman takes hard work, strict compliance, and consistency from the owner, not to mention that it can take weeks. You can't expect a Dobie to follow commands if the owner is also lousy at its implementation. So while it's hard work at first, you can look forward and see how having a well-mannered canine in the long run pays off. These are the 15 tips on how to train your Doberman Pinscher puppy. Hope you can get a kickstart in training your pup into a good protector and a loyal companion using these tips. Another great tool to start training your Doberman Pinscher starting today is with the airplane game. Play this game with your dog for 10 to 15 minutes per day to increase your dog's focus and obedience, and it's completely free. Download link in the description box below this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and check out this next amazing video I think you will find useful. Thanks for watching!